Good morning, kids. This is Teacher Teresa, and today we are going to learn something super useful. Look at this clock face. Our goal today is to learn how to identify and tell time using both this kind of clock. This is called an analog clock, and the kind you see on a phone or microwave, a digital clock. We will also practice being very accurate when we tell time. What is time reading? Time reading is the skill of understanding and using time-related information such as reading a clock or managing a schedule. Before we proceed to our discussion, let's read our objective first. At the end of this lesson, you are expected to identify and tell time using analog and digital clocks, and describe relationship between days, weeks, and months. Show appreciation for the unique characteristic and practical uses of both analog and digital clocks in daily life, and demonstrate responsibility by keeping track of time and dates. Show accuracy and participation in time-telling activities, and demonstrate responsibility by keeping track of time and dates. So why is time-telling important? Very good. To know when to eat, to know when school starts, and to know when it's time for recess or play. That's right. Telling time helps us organize our day. So let's appreciate how these clocks help us every day. Let's begin. This round clock with hand is an analog clock. It has two important hands. The short hand is the hour hand, and it tells us the time. And this long hand is the minute hand. When the minute hand is pointing at 12, that means it's hour or o'clock. Let's watch a short video about reading time to hour.
Telling time. Parts of the clock. The small hand is the hour hand. The hand bigger than the hour hand is the minute hand. The hand that moves relatively quicker than the other two hands is the second hand or sweep. To count by fives on a clock, you can start at 0 and count in fives. For example, 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and so on.
Now, look at this. This is a digital clock. It shows the time in numbers like this. The number before the two dots is the hour, and the number after is the minutes. If an analog clock shows the short hand on 9 and the long hand on 12, what time is it? Very good, it's 9 o'clock. On a digital clock, 9 o'clocks look like this. What if the hand is not on the 12? If the minute hand goes halfway around and points to number 6, it means 30 minutes have passed. We call this half past the hour. If the short hand is between 9 and 10 and the long hand is on 6, the time is half past 9 or 9:30 on a digital clock. Let's practice together. I am going to show you a clock face, and I want you to tell me the time. Ready? Ready? The short hand is pointing at 2, and the long hand is pointing at 12. What time is it? Who can raise a hand and tell me the time? Yes, Mary? Very good. It's 2 o'clock. That's correct. Next is the short hand is between 8 and 7, and the long hand is pointing at 6. What time is it? Yes, Hazel? Very good. It's 7:30 or 7:30. Wonderful job. Remember to look closely at both hands. Now, it's your turn to show me what you've learned. I am giving you a small worksheet with pictures of analog clocks and digital clocks. You will work independently on this. We'll learn how to read time on analog and digital clock today by hour and half hour. Can someone tell me what the shorthand is called? Very good. And hour hand. What time do you usually eat for lunch? 12 o'clock. Very good. Knowing how to read a clock helps you know when it's time to play, eat, and sleep. You all did an amazing job today. You listened, participated, and showed great effort. Next time, we will learn the days of the weeks and months of the year. Have a great day!
Again, good morning class. I'm Teacher Ramon, and now let's proceed to something that help us to keep our time, to keep track of time, the calendar. And by the end of the lesson, you'll be able to read and tell calendar days, weeks, and months. Okay, so calendar. A calendar is like a map of time. It shows us the days, weeks, and months of the year. So let's take a look. Days. These are the smallest unit of time on the calendar. And there are 7 days in a week. The Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So next is the week. So a week is a group of 7 days. We use weeks to plan our schedules or other appointments. And then next is the months. A month is a bigger unit of time. There are 12 months in a year. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December. Okay, so those are the 12 months in a year. So I have here a sample calendar. Can you point to the days of the week? Very good. These are the days of the week. The Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Okay, so how about the month? What month is this calendar? It's November. Very good. Now, who can tell me what today's date is? Anyone? Again, it's November 14th. Okay, very good. So now, let's break it down. Days are like individual breaks. So they are the smallest unit of of time on the calendar. And then weeks. So weeks are like rows of a bricks. A week is a group of 7 days. We finish 1 week and we start a new one. And months are like the bigger blocks of time. A month is usually around 4 weeks, and when we finish 1 month, we move on to the next one. For example, let's say um, let's say today is Monday and day 1 of the month. Tomorrow is Tuesday, day 2, and then the next day is Wednesday, day 3, and so on. And after the Sunday, day 7, we'll start a new week. So Monday, day 8. And when we finish all the days in January, we're going to move to February. Okay, understand? Now it's your turn. Are you all guys ready? Okay. I am going to give you a calendar activity sheet. What are you going to do is to fill the missing days and weeks, and I want you to list down what you want to do in the next day, and so that you can track your important dates. Okay, understand? Okay, very good. Are you done answering? Okay, again, pass your papers. Again, what you learned today about calendar. Calendar under relationship between days, weeks, and months. Very good. So that's all for today, class. Goodbye and thank you.